2026 is shaping up to be one of the most historic years in anime. From the return of legends to bold new experiments, these aren't just anime releases, they're potential game changers. Today, we're counting down 10 upcoming anime that could change the industry forever. Welcome back to Anime Dungeon, your portal into the worlds of anime that shape our imagination. Today we're diving into the 10 upcoming anime of 2026 that aren't just shows, they have the power to redefine the future of the medium itself. So grab your seat, because this lineup is nothing short of legendary. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Fire Force Season 3 Part 2. David Production is back to finish one of the most explosive shonen of the decade, and if you didn't already know, Fire Force ties directly into the universe of Soul Eater. That means we're not just getting more high-octane battles and jaw-dropping animation, but also crucial connections to one of shonen's most iconic worlds. With Shinra's story heading toward its fiery climax, this part of the series could be the bridge that cements Atsushi Okubo's entire body of work into a unified legacy. If David Production pulls it off, we might be witnessing one of the most ambitious universe crossovers in anime history. At number 9 is Goodbye Lara, an upcoming original TV anime from Kinema Citrus, the studio behind Made in Abyss. This isn't just any new project, it's a modern reimagining of Hans Christian Andersen's classic The Little Mermaid. The story follows Lyra, a mermaid who makes a forbidden wish to become human so she can be loved, only to awaken 200 years later in modern-day Japan, inside Lake Biwa. Now, she must navigate a new world, caught between her mythical origins and human desires. With Kinema Citrus at the helm, known for their emotional depth and breathtaking visuals, Goodbye Lara could be one of the most enchanting and genre-defining originals of 2026. At number 8, we have the return of a cyberpunk legend, The Ghost in the Shell. Slated for 2026 and produced by Science Saru, this new TV series brings back Major Motoko Kusanagi and Public Security Section 9 as they battle cybercrime in a future Japan where cybernetic enhancements are the norm. Based on Masamune Shiro's iconic manga, the story dives deep into questions of identity, consciousness, and what it truly means to be human in a world dominated by electronic data streams. Expect investigations into hackers, cyber terrorists, and the blurred lines between man and machine. With Science Saru's bold visual style and one of the most thought-provoking franchises in anime history, this series could redefine cyberpunk for a whole new generation. At number 7, we have Oshi no Ko Season 3. After dominating social media with its first season and continuing the drama in Season 2, this series has become more than just an anime, it's a cultural phenomenon. Following Aqua's relentless search for the truth behind Ai's death and Ruby's rise as an idol, Season 3 promises even darker twists, shocking betrayals, and the kind of industry commentary that only Oshi no Ko can deliver. With Doga Kobo returning, expect another season that blends glittering idol lights with the pitch-black shadows of show business. If it continues at this pace, Oshi no Ko could redefine what it means to be both a drama and a mystery in anime. At number 6 is The Darwin Incident, the highly anticipated adaptation of Shun Umezawa's award-winning manga. Set in a world where eco-terrorism and human-animal ethics collide, the story follows Charlie, a human-chimpanzee hybrid who becomes the target of both government forces and extremist groups. Praised for its sharp commentary on humanity, morality, and the survival of the fittest, The Darwin Incident has already been called one of the most important new manga of this decade. With its anime debut in 2026, it's poised to deliver a raw, gripping seinen that could stand shoulder to shoulder with giants like Monster and Akira in terms of social impact. This isn't just an anime release, it could be the series that shakes the very foundation of modern storytelling in the medium. At number 5 is Mao, the highly anticipated adaptation of Rumiko Takahashi's latest manga, arriving in spring 2026. Known as the legendary creator behind Inuyasha and Ranma 1x2, Takahashi is returning with a story far darker and more mysterious than her past works. The plot follows Nanoka Kiba, a high school girl who slips between modern Japan and the Taisho era after a strange accident. There she meets Mao, a cursed young man battling yokai and sinister sorcery. Together they must unravel the mysteries linking Nanoka's accident to Mao's tragic past. With Takahashi's track record and Niida Studio MAPPA handling the adaptation, Mao has the potential to be the next big dark fantasy that reshapes the genre. Before we move forward, show us some love by hitting that like button. Every bit of support encourages us to keep bringing you the best anime content out there. And hey, the link to our Instagram is in the description. We post daily anime news and recommendations there, so don't miss out. Now let's get back to the countdown. At number 4, we have Sekiro no Defeat. Defeat, the long-awaited anime adaptation of From Software's award-winning game Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Slated for release in 2026, the series will follow the game's brutal and emotional story. It centers on a one-armed shinobi known as Sekiro, sworn to protect Kuro, the divine heir of an ancient bloodline. But in the midst of Japan's chaotic Sengoku period, Kuro's mystical bloodline draws the attention of dangerous enemies. Sekiro is forced onto a perilous quest, one that will push him to the edge of honor, humanity, and even death itself. If this adaptation can capture the intensity of the game's battles and the depth of its world, Sekiro: No Defeat could set a new standard for video game anime. Taking the third spot is Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, final season, also known as The Calamity. Scheduled for 2026, this final part will adapt the remaining chapters of Tite Kubo's manga, bringing the Soul Reaper's war against the Quincy to its epic conclusion. The story builds toward the ultimate clash between Ichigo Kurosaki and Yawah, with Uryu Ishida's shocking intervention and even Aizen's unexpected return playing pivotal roles. Fans can also expect heartbreaking character deaths, the arrival of Squad Zero, and long-awaited revelations about the true history of the Soul Reapers and the Quincy. Capping it all is a powerful epilogue showing Ichigo and his family, closing the curtain on one of Shonen's most iconic sagas. If done right, this won't just be an ending, it'll be a cultural event. Coming in at number 2 is Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Season 2, premiering in January 2026. The story continues with Frieren, Fern, and Stark journeying toward the Northern Plateau to take part in the first-class mage exam, while also searching for the mythical land of Oriol, a place tied to Frieren's promise to the late hero Himmel. This season raises the stakes with even greater magical trials and spiritual challenges, but at its core, it remains about something deeper: time, mortality, and the legacy we leave behind. Along the way, Frieren learns the importance of trust, friendship, and bonds that transcend lifespans. With its blend of quiet emotion and philosophical storytelling, Season 2 could redefine what fantasy anime can achieve, not just with epic battles, but with moments of stillness that stay with you forever. And at number 1, the anime event of 2026, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, The Culling Game. Set to premiere in January, this season adapts the manga's infamous Culling Game arc, immediately following the chaos of the Shibuya incident. The story throws sorcerers and even empowered non-sorcerers into a deadly battle royale across 10 colonies in Japan, all orchestrated by the sinister Noritoshi Kamo, or rather the ancient sorcerer Kenjaku. At the heart of it all lies a devastating showdown: Yuji Itadori versus Yuta Okotsu, who has been ordered by the higher-ups to execute Yuji himself. With high-stakes battles, shocking twists, and Kenjaku's terrifying master plan, Season 3 isn't just a continuation, and it's the arc that could cement Jujutsu Kaisen as a generational masterpiece. And there you have it, 10 upcoming anime in 2026 that could truly reshape the industry. Now it's your turn. Which of these anime are you most hyped for? Drop your pick in the comments and let's see which title the Anime Dungeon community is backing. And don't forget, we'll be covering each of these series as they drop. So if you don't want to miss out on our deep dives, breakdowns, and updates, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. The best of anime is right around the corner, and we'll be here to explore it together.